Hi, I'm Sheldon from Find It Archery Supplies and welcome back to another one of our bow reviews. Today we're going to talk about the Hoyt Formula XL bow. The Hoyt Formula XL is the entry level of the Formula range of the Hoyt bows. Where does this bow start? Okay, this is very close to its nearest brother in the range, which is the Hoyt Horizon, which is an ILF fitting bow. The Hoyt Formula XL bow has the Formula pocket. It's a much better bow than its XL counterpart in the ILF range. It's better made, it's better produced, and it is by far more solid than the standard XL. The downside to this bow is that it only takes Formula based limbs, so that limits you to the Formula XL, the Formula Carbon 720s, and the Formula F7s. The F4s, which were one of the nicest limbs, have been discontinued, and so have the Grand Prix limbs. They're all gone in the 990s. So that limits you to 3 limbs. The only other manufacturer that actually makes something to fit these is Uka, with the little adapter that they get to fit their own limbs. So why would you get this bow? Okay, Hoyt do make a version of this which have a different cam here. It's more of what they call their Formula cam, or Performance cam, Grand Prix cam, whatever you want to call it. But it sits there and just gives you a little bit more flexibility in the riser. It's a bit of a hard point to know where we go with this one. When we're looking at bows and generally in that entry level kind of market, which this really sits because it's not overly priced and it's very close to the Hoyt Horizon price. So why do we get into this? I guess you would go this direction if you were looking to stay in that Formula range of the Hoyt bows until the day you finish shooting. That's pretty much why you would get this bow. This is where you would start. This is the baby of the range. From here we go RX, HPX, Ion X. They're all the Formula range bows, and from there you can keep growing basically. So that's the only reason you would really consider getting this bow. It's very hard when you own a shop and you have to give a review on a product and you sort of go, yeah, okay, you got to buy this product. In my opinion, the downsides of this match its brother, which is the Horizon. It's got very small grub screws, it's very small adjustment, and of course only the Formula limb will fit. So they've gone through all this trouble to make this entry level bow, but they've still put cheap stuff on it, which you know it's going to need a Formula limb. Now I know a few of you people are going to watch this review and go, oh, I shoot this bow, it's great, it's fantastic. That's all well and good, and that's your opinion. However, in my opinion, as a shop owner, I wouldn't be inclined to sell this bow to somebody unless that was the direction they want to head. They want to go into that RX, HPX, Ion X range of the Hoyt bows as they grow through the sport. It's really the only reason you would buy this bow. It's such a hard one to give a decent review on because you have to take this for what it is. It is a baby Formula Hoyt. So keep that in mind. One brand, one limb, other than Uka. So it's a limited bow. It really doesn't give you a huge amount of room to grow. It also means you're prone to the Hoyt limb pricing, which is by any standards, when you look at ILF limbs, it's very expensive. But when you look at Hoyt F7s and those sorts of limbs, and definitely the higher end, it's a completely different argument. This bow, in my opinion, I'd steer clear of it. It's still probably a 4 out of 10 bow because of that limb system, but as far as overall compatibility goes, value for money pricing, we give it a 3. It's just not worth the fight. It's not worth the problems that you could get from it. There are issues that many people have with adjusting. If the limbs are slightly twisted or out of alignment, you're never going to get it straight. So this is a hard bow for us to review and to be really positive about. And we have to be non-biased as much as we can. But I've got to be honest and say, it's just not one that we're going to put forward and go, you must buy this bow. However, in saying all of that, all that negativity, we have to look at the positives to this bow. The positives are, if you're looking to be a great target archer, or you're heading in that direction and that's where you want to go, you may consider this bow as that degree of direction, because this is going to start putting you into those Grand Prix level bows because of that formula system. So if that's your career and that's the way that you want to head, this is the bow that you would actually give some consideration and some thought to. If you're not heading in that direction, you just want general purpose shooting, you're not wanting to take on the world, we would advise that you actually stay quite clear of this bow, because it's very limited to you in that future market. So overall, what do we rate this bow? Well, it'd be a 3 out of 5, simply because of the limb pocket system and the formula limb system. Overall, it's virtually identical to the Hoyt Horizon as far as the qualities, mate. The paint job is beautiful, the hand grip is quite nice, so there's all these positives in it. Just those 2 little negatives for us, and that's why we give it a 3 out of 5. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the review. We welcome your opinions. If you don't like it, please tell us, but your opinions will be noted. But on our point of view, that's where we're at. Happy shooting.